just a few seats down from Eddie Alvarez. Last Tuesday in New York, sat the UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She is also on the UFC 205 card, and she is joining us on the phone right now. Joanna, how are you?
Hi guys. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm doing well.
Thank you for coming on. Usually we see you on Skype, but this time it's on the phone, just your voice.
Yeah, we're having some problems.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're very busy, so I appreciate you coming on and talking to us, regardless of whether it's Skype or the phone. Now, let me ask you first, when you got the call that you were fighting on this card, because you made it known that you wanted to be on the first ever card at MSG, what was your reaction when you got the call that you were going to be fighting in New York?
I asked for this fight long time already, so I was happy that like maybe a week before the press conference I heard that I'm going to be on this card. So I was very happy. Like I was like finally, and let's do this. Can't wait for this show.
You got on the card before Conor and Eddie got on the card. When you were on the card as it was, when it looked for a minute like it was going to be, the Tyron Woodley fight and your fight, did you think this was big enough for MSG, or were you hoping that Conor would get on the card as well?
No, I didn't expect Conor on this card but I was super happy when I heard about. But the thing was that I said to my people that there is something going on, like Dana and UFC, they have some ace in the pocket, and I was waiting for that,
What was that press conference like for you, being a part of it? Unfortunately, you didn't get asked a lot of questions. Usually you get a lot of questions, but this time with all the craziness, you weren't asked all that much.
Yeah, but when there is a Conor on the press conference, there is no more question to other fighters.
Yes. Does that bother you?
But I was happy, I like I like New York. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to train hard and fight very hard. That's all. But the reaction of my fans was amazing. So I was more than welcome, and I was happy because of that.
The last time you were in New York, you weren't as big of a star as you are now. And as we told you when you were in studio, there's a big Polish community here in New York. Did you feel the love last week when you were here walking around? Did you get a nice reception from the people of New York?
Yes, I got that. So it was amazing, really. Like so many people recognize me in Florida and in New York, and this is amazing. I like that.
You know what I was thinking when you were squaring off with Karolina? I was wondering if for the first time in your UFC career, you were trash talking in Polish, because she understands Polish. Of course, she's from Poland. Were you talking to her in Polish or in English?
English.
Oh.
I'm international. I'm international champion, and I don't know if she could understand me or not, but I don't mind.
What were you saying to her?
That the shit got real and be ready.
Do you think that she's on your level as far as fighting is concerned?
She's not, but she's a tough chick, so it's going to be really tough and interesting fight. But she's not on my level.
Is there anything that she does that impresses you?
No, I'm not impressed of Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
As far as your UFC fights are concerned, where do you put her? Is she tougher than anyone you fought in the UFC? Is she not as tough as anyone you fought? Like, where do you put her as far as your test thus far in the UFC?
She deserved to fight for this title. She beat Rose, and she's supposed to be my next opponent, but Karolina won, and here we go. She's a challenger.
How do you feel about fighting a fellow Polish fighter? Sometimes I hear from Brazilians, they don't like to fight fellow Brazilians. Canadians say the same. What about you? There's so few Polish fighters in the UFC. How do you feel about fighting against another one?
It's my business. It's my job. I don't mind who is going to be my next opponent, or who is Karolina. She can be from Cuba, and I still gonna fight her. She can be from my city, and I'm still gonna fight her if I have to fight.
When did you first meet Karolina?
I met Karolina in 2012, amateur competition in Poland. I submit her in the third round.
No, but like not in terms of fight. I know you fought her, but like just in gyms or events. Like, is that the first time you ever met her?
I know what
Okay.
you're asking for. I met her in the lobby, and she was super nice, super cute. She came to me with her coach. They hugged me. They were talking to me, but then she wasn't nice. She isn't real person. That's her problem, She's fake person.
Oh, really? Why do you say that?
Because before my fight with Gadeja, we used to record some video for our sponsor. We had photo shoot together, and she was super nice. We were talking a lot, but after her fight with Rose, she said lots of bad things, and that's the reason,
What did she say that bothered you?
That I'm afraid of her and that I'm going to lose my belt. Hey, come on. Must be serious.
And then, of course, so you fought her, as you said, around.
There's no trash talk, but she's fake, and I'm gonna prove to all of you that she's a fake person.
Did she say anything back to you when you guys were squaring off?
No, I don't know if she could understand me.
Right. And you've been now you fought in front of the biggest crowd in UFC history in Melbourne. You've had some, the International Fight Week. Do you think that all of this is going to be a little too much? She's never fought on any kind of stage like this before.
I don't know. She fought on big UFC shows. I don't know. I know that she never fought with someone like me in her pro MMA career.
Right. Okay. And now here's the big thing. You're in Florida right now, right?
Yes, I'm part of ATT.
Okay. How did you end up at ATT? Why did you leave your team and end up there?
I'm still in good relation with my team, my old coaches, but I felt that I need to change something in my life. I ended up in Florida at ATT, and I'm very happy to be part of family of American top team. Good people around me, very good coaches, top level fighters, and the weather is nice.
Yes, it definitely is. Now, are you living in Florida full time or just for the camps?
Just for the camps, I have my family back home in Poland, so I want to make my life here in US. I want to spend more time in US, but definitely I love Poland and I'm still Polish,
I remember a few months ago, you were kind of going to different camps like Jackson's. You went to ATT. I think you were in California. In the end, was that kind of your way of seeing what was the best fit? Were you sort of scouting the teams back then? And in the end, why did you feel like
it wasn't? Wasn't it? I had some job to do, and I was not looking for a camp at that time.
So why did you decide that ATT was the best one for you?
I don't know. I was looking for good spot, for good people, good coaches, good facility, and here I am in Florida, So my nutritionist, my doctor is here, perfecting athletes, other people, so I'm very happy to be here.
When was the last time that you prepared for a fight outside of Poland, if ever?
Never happened.
Wow.
Before.
Does it feel weird or do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, the trainings are different a little bit, but very high level. So I'm very happy. I know how to push myself, you know what I mean? So I'm in good spot. I'm in good hands. My head coach is Mike Brown.
Mike, yes, I saw you guys together. There's few coaches better than Mike Brown. What a great guy he is. And Will Brooks actually told us on the show last week that he was blown away by how hard you train in the gym. There are so many big fighters there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Will Brooks said that he was looking at you. And yeah. Any fighter in particular that really impressed you, that came up to you and said, welcome to the team? If you need anything, has there anyone of the big names at ATT, because there's so many, that has gone out of their way to make you feel comfortable?
I like the way how the fighters respect each other, So I heard lots of good things. Like I was more than welcome. Everyone is very helpful. So yeah, like I said, it's a very good place to be.
And I have to be honest with you, Joanna, almost every day I get another manager calling me and telling me, did you hear that Joanna is a free agent now? That like every single manager in this game wants to represent you. Is it true?
I'm waiting for a good offer, bring me some money and that's all what I want from my manager.
So what happened with your...
I'm here, I'm in US, we can
Oh
work
my gosh.
on this field more,
You're going to get like 20 more phone calls now. Everyone's like, how do I get in touch with
Oh,
you?
really?
Oh my gosh. Somehow the word got out.
Talk to her.
Yeah.
Give me her number.
Somehow the word got out and everyone wants to sign you. But let me ask you, why did you part ways with your former management team?
We still friends, I like Thiago Kamura so much, but I decided to change something in my life. Sometimes you need to change something in your life, to go harder,
Mm-hmm. Have these changes...
like I said, I want to work with the best people in the world because I'm the best in the world. I want to retire as a champion, and this is my goal. This is my dream, and mark my word because I'm gonna do this.
Have these changes been brewing for a long time? Like, did you feel like you needed to make these changes since before the Claudia fight?
Yes and not. It was really quick decision.
Wow. So there's a lot of changes
I've got
going on.
really good offer. There is more things coming out, but I'm very happy to be here.
What else is coming out?
It's a secret. Come on, I can tell you everything.
But there's a lot going on. A lot of changes in your life. Like this is all happened before the biggest fight on the biggest card.
People are afraid of changes. They are afraid to change something in their life, but they like to complain. I don't like to complain. I like to work, So it wasn't easy for me to leave my gym or my coaches or my management, But I want to keep on going forward.
So how many managers have reached out to you?
I want to work just with the best.
The best. So thus far,
just few of them.
Just
the best.
I feel like this is like, I don't know if you'll get the analogy, but like when there's like a supermodel at a club, no one goes up to her because they're intimidated, but she wants to talk to everyone, but no one goes up to her because they don't want to get shut down. I feel like everyone's kind of intimidated to come to you, but you're ready and willing to talk to people, right?
Yes, I'm ready to talk to them, but I'm very thankful to my old manager, my coaches, for the job which we have done together, what they did for me, because they're not gonna do this anymore. But the thing is, like, I'm different, I'm the only UFC strawweight champion, and I'm going to be the flyweight champion as well.
The flyweight champion. Is that? I know you've talked about this.
125.
Well, I know, yeah, of course. 125. Have you gotten any more insight as to when they're going to introduce this?
No, I'm still waiting for that.
I think now you have the clout, like you have the influence that you could tell Dana White it's time to introduce this division, right? Do you think he would listen to you?
I'm kind of like I'm kind of like calm person, I don't like to ask for too much. Is it correct? I don't like to ask for lots of things,
Sure.
So I like to do what I have to do,
Do you think this time next year it happens?
It might be.
Wow. And by the way, I have to ask, the fact that your former managers are affiliated with Jessica Andrade, does that bother you at all, or did it bother you at all?
Say again?
Jessica Andrade, she's doing very well at 150.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did
that bother you that they were...
I don't know. No, I can face Jessica. I can face any one of them. I don't mind, I spoke to Thiago about that, because I left him like a month ago or a few weeks ago. But we've been talking about what's going to happen if I'm going to face Jessica. And he's my and her manager. He was my and her manager at that time. So fight is a fight. We must take this serious.
Have you been impressed with her? She said after her win?
Yes, Jessica is a very strong fighter. She's her boxing is on point. Her jiu-jitsu is very good. She's very strong. She dropped from 135, so she's strong for 115 division.
Yeah, she said that Gadelia exposed you. Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw that. Come on. Everyone is smart before the fight with me, but then they are not smart anymore, during the fight or after the fight.
Right. Do you think she's next, though, after Karolina?
I don't know who's next. I will ask. I will ask.
But for now, it's Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Do you have an official prediction how you're going to beat her?
No, I feel that I'm going to be different fighter than I was in the fight with Claudia Gadelha.
Oh, wow. Why so? New team?
I don't want to just win with Karolina, I want to really, really put on show.
Because it's New York or because it's Karolina or both?
Because it's me.
Because it's you. Joanna, you're the best.
I like Karolina, I'm like, a lot of crazy things coming out. People in Poland, they want to us proof to who is the best in Poland, but I'm the best in the world. That's the thing, I just want to be the best in the world.
Right. Do you feel like this is a big deal? I know you're not in Poland right now, but are you getting the sense that this is a very big deal over there?
It is. It's a very big deal. People wanted this fight to happen in Poland, but I think that I'm international champion, Of course, I want to fight in Poland. I want to fight there for my fans, my family, but maybe next year.
All right. Well, Joanna...
So Karolina should be happy that we're going to fight on 205.
That's right. And wow, what a scene it will be on November 12th. By the way, last thing, did you get to go in MSG and look around and see the history over there?
Yes, I was there. It's an amazing place, very magical.
Magical. You must be excited.
Yes.
You must be very excited. Well, I'm happy that you're on the card because I know you wanted to be on the card so badly. I appreciate you coming on. I know it's very busy today for you. So thank you for some time and good luck on November 12th.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. There she is. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the UFC strawweight champion. What a scene it will be on November 12th. 3 titles on the line. Hopefully the 3 title fight curse does not come into play because it has come into play. It has wreaked havoc on cards all over the place, but hopefully the gods leave 205 alone.